3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want. And today we have Gilbert Galon here.
It's Galadon Don Don.
Or that.
Thank you, Jeff, for doing it right.
He's an actor, and he's also part of the Tiger Belly podcast / Bobby Lee's Punching Bag.
Yep.
And
One of many.
And our first in this episode is brought to you by Upstart. Are you tired of applying for loans and then getting turned down all the time because they only have cookie cutter loan formats? Well, Upstart is the first AI lending platform, and that stands for artificial intelligence, and it's designed to improve access to affordable credit. They go beyond a traditional credit score when assessing your credit worthiness and reward you on things like your education, job history, in the form of a smarter interest rate. Pretty much all these other things that aren't in the cookie cutter loans, they'll look into all that and go, okay, we can give you this much money.
That's right. They make it fast, simple, and easy to check your rate in just a few minutes. The best part? Once the loan is approved and accepted, most people get their funds the very next business day. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never had a loan that worked that way, but anyways. Over 300,000 people have used Upstart to pay off credit cards or achieve their financial goals.
So free yourself from the burden of high interest rate credit card debt by consolidating everything into one monthly payment with Upstart, and see why Upstart is ranked #1 in their category with over 300 businesses on Trustpilot. And hurry to upstart.com/record to find out how you can lower how low your Upstart rate is.
Checking your rate only takes a few minutes and won't affect your credit. Again, go to upstart.com/record, RECORD. The link is in the description box below. And thank you, Upstart, for sponsoring this video.
Thank you.
I actually am gonna go get a loan now.
What are you gonna use it for?
I'm gonna get a personal loan.
How come?
For what?
I just like loans.
That makes sense.
I like money.
Sir, what are you doing with this money? Just want to have it.
Yeah.
I just want it.
It's cool to have cash, I will say. I might get one just to hold the cash.
Can I just say your outfit right now? If you were black, you'd be an R&B video.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
A 90s
I've always felt black.
White.
But a 90s R&B video.
90s R&B.
Are you wearing all white?
I wish I had a fan on me at all times. I think I've earned it.
Look at very Backstreet Boys mood.
Thank you.
That is.
And I have jeans on too.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
So 90s of
Wow.
Maybe my red shoes, maybe, but nah, that doesn't add.
Was Nikki proud of you when you left the house this morning?
She was, yeah. Well, this is the official debut of this shit because I wear.
Official debut.
Nice.
Thank you. Because I wear 3 shirts, so this is my 4th shirt.
Awesome.
Oh, your closet's growing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What's the brand?
Like once a month?
What's the brand?
It's a brand.
Like, yeah, it's like a dad brand thing. Like
Dad brand.
Dad vacation.
Dad vacation.
Old Navy too, yeah.
I feel like you shop at Big and Tall.
Big and Tall.
Do you need to?
You know that store?
Big and what is it?
Do you need to shop at a Big and Tall store?
No.
What's the cutoff
How much
there?
is Target?
It's 5?
Oh, I
6?
said Target.
Target.
That's tight.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah. I go to the Big and Tall section. That'd be tight.
No, there's actually a store called Big and Tall.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we would go there to get baggy pants
Oh, that's where you would go?
for like baggy khakis and stuff like that.
What size? What size do you wear? Were you wearing that?
It was in the
What size were you
40s.
getting? But what size were you wearing?
Oh, I don't remember the length, but it was just like,
No, the width.
yeah, it was like 40 something.
Yeah, but
I'm like it would be like a 46 or something, and I'm like a 31 or 32.
Oh my god.
How did you keep it on? That's crazy.
Dude, it's all,
those
it's all
belts
mental.
That, have you seen
the-
those? Yeah.
You had one.
Yeah.
That's true, I did. It got stuck on me once when I was trying to pee. It was really bad.
Squazzy?
What?
The belt? You know the cloth belts?
Have you seen
Okay.
it? It's like an initial belt,
Yeah,
like
like
No
the-
Doubt would wear, like like punks would
Oh,
wear.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's like that belt buckle where you like put the metal and you slide it like
They're
that.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
the fucking metal part got
Yeah.
stuck and I had to pee, so I ended up peeing my pants.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey
it's pretty
man,
bad.
just don't wear the belt.
I don't anymore.
Oh, it's an army belt. That's what it is, right? It's an old military belt, I think.
Yeah, it's like a military style belt.
Yeah.
So what you been up to?
Is that your fucking transition?
Yeah?
It's a military belt? What have you been up to?
I got a transition from the.
What? Hey, you're the one that was like, come on, improvise. So then you're not gonna yes and me, Gil?
He just butted you.
Not gonna
Hit me with the military
yes
belt
and me.
again.
Yeah, it's a military belt.
Yeah, Tiff, what do you think about the whole Iraq situation?
There's more of a. I see the correlation there because military to Iraq.
Iraq?
Yeah.
That was smooth.
And it's really relevant too because we're always going to be at war there.
Yeah, I know.
Which is nice.
Oh shit.
It's a good.
But I wouldn't ask either one of you about Iraq.
Why, you would or you wouldn't?
Nope.
Why not?
Because both of you don't give a damn about the war. That's why.
Well, I mean, it's just that I got bored of that conversation. I wanted to find out what you've been up to. That was my transition,
Well, I wanted to
Gilbert.
add to the conversation about the clothing. I used to wear FUBU all the time, and I remember getting beat up in middle
Why?
school for it. What? Because
All the FUBU kids were cool.
FUBU in my middle school.
but I was no. But you guys are forgetting. I grew up in Georgia, right? In an all-white black school.
Right.
So it was either white people or black people?
Yes, but I only hung out with the white people. But I'd be the Asian guy wearing FUBU with the white people.
Uh-huh. So the black guys beat you up?
Kind of.
What do you mean kind of? How do you get... Did they beat you up to take it from you?
Wait, your white friends were wearing FUBU too?
No, just me.
Why were you wearing FUBU then?
Don't worry about it. It's a style choice.
How do you get kind of beat up? You're like walking by and they're like,
No, I had the rolly book bag, right?
Oh, what the fuck?
You got beat up for that!
Relax, dude. Want to talk about Iraq again? Okay?
You got beat up for that here!
You were begging for it. You deserved it. All the ass beating you got, you
because you thought you were better than the other kids. Fuck you. Fuck your tech.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Fuck you. Love your shirt.
Thank you. Well, I like your hat, but fuck you very much.
You should have got scoliosis like the rest of us for wearing the fucking backpack on one fucking shoulder.
Dude, no. Rolly book bag. But yeah, I would always get bullied for that.
We get it. No, enough said. You just start
Did you at least oil the wheels?
No.
So it made a lot of noise.
WD-40 that?
Wow.
A lot of noise. I also sometimes carried a briefcase too.
Why?
Fuck, you're such a loser.
Dude, you're a fucking certified bitch.
But I was also wearing FUBU.
Did your parents just want you to go get your ass beat all day?
My parents don't know shit.
What does that
okay.
look like? A briefcase and a FUBU outfit?
What
FUBU,
shoes
it's
were you
a
wearing?
FUBU jersey, right? Like in a bit American, like the red, white, and blue. Big 05. You got the long black shorts past the knees. But then I'll wear.
I had those.
I wear like Sperry's because I didn't have money to buy like cool kicks.
Like boat shoes?
My parents would
Sperry's
buy-
are expensive.
You had money to
No, but
buy.
like the type of boat shoes. Like I had boat
they're
shoes.
not real Sperry's.
Not real Sperry's.
Oh, 'cause those are expensive.
Something from like Payless or something.
Well,
like
that was on you because you said Sperry's. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well, because you had enough money to buy FUBU.
No, my grandma got it
Ross.
for me.
Oh.
She got it from like Marshalls.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it was like older.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm being attacked from my
You just look
clothing.
like an immigrant.
Absolutely.
I basically grew up in Georgia, in America, but I look like an immigrant.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened? Like, what did they come up and be like?
What does that mean? I look like an immigrant?
A little bit, yeah. A little
What?
bit.
My face?
All of it. Like the hat, like all of it right now.
This is kind of a Filipino dad hat. Okay, fuck you, let's do it! It's always like a hat, they don't know the
You
brand.
look like a Filipino tuna fisherman right now.
Okay, first of all, I thought you said you looked like a Filipino tuna, and I didn't know what that racial slur was.
I was down to have his back. I was about to have his back.
If I didn't say anything, I was like, what the fuck, what would you have followed up with that?
I probably would have fished for you.
We could add another transition. You do look like a Filipino tuna. Ask a question, Tiff. Completely unrelated.
So what's
What do you think
their...
of Lebanon?
How do you feel about our involvement in Syria?
Yeah, there you go.
We should be out of there. Or in.
Oh.
Nice, controversial.
That's the way I like to play it.
Are you in debt, Gilbert?
Because you can use Upstart.
See?
I'm not in debt.
Okay, cool. Congrats.
Thank you so
So you're
much.
not a homeowner then?
I'm not a homeowner.
Okay.
I have a roommate. My roommate is a magician at the Magic Castle.
Whack.
Okay. At the Magic Castle, that's different.
Oh, because he's a professional.
He's good.
He's a He's
Yeah.
friends with Shin Lim, so he's kind of like
Who's
in
that?
that circle. The first Asian magician to win America's Got Talent.
That's awesome.
Is he the JK fan that came to our office?
Huh?
I don't know who that is.
Never mind.
No, he was the youngest one.
Oh, okay. He's the youngest one to
That
win.
might have been Shin Lim.
No.
No?
His name's Kevin.
Do all Asians?
Something like that.
Okay. Well, we're talking.
No,
about
they don't look alike, okay? Don't even say that in this room. That's fucked up.
But there are a lot of Asian magicians now. I don't know where.
That's dope. I like magic.
You
know
know,
what they
it sound like it's a virus.
It is.
We went from Iraq, Syria. Hey guys, there's a pandemic right now. There's a lot of Asian magicians.
Yeah, he wants it to stop.
I didn't know
Stop
it's
the
a-
Asian
yeah.
magician.
It makes us look
Taking away
bad.
your jobs.
Out of nowhere.
White magicians is a mainstay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a joke, like they're appearing out of nowhere.
No, I'm tired of it. I don't want to.
That's pretty good.
Hey man, go back to the 90s with that shit.
That's pretty good.
That's what I thought. He was joking.
Go there.
There's all these Asians appearing out of nowhere. I'm still curious about how the hell did you get your ass kicked for wearing FUBU? Like, did they come up?
You know why?
No, but
well,
did they-
basically,
roller backpack.
I didn't talk urban or any of that. I just wore the clothing because my cousin Chicago wore.
So they just smacked you in the
It's
face.
in Chicago?
my cousin, the city of Chicago.
Got it.
But basically, no, they just like hit me. They'd kick the rolly book bag. They'd hit me. and They'd be like,
It's the rolly book back.
I used to kick the rolling book.
You're really bad.
Unless they told you specifically you can't wear that, it's not the FUBU. It's the rolly.
It was the
Yep.
rolly
It's the rolly. If that's the first item that they kicked, that's you got fucked up for that, my
Yeah,
friend.
you gotta switch your fucking memories, man. It wasn't the FUBU, ever the FUBU.
No, the rolly book bag was cool. It was cool as
I'm
fuck.
a detective when it comes to this shit. I know what they're targeting you for, and it's not racism, it's nerdism.
And we have very thin skin here, and we get very triggered by rolly backpacks, I will say.
Yep.
That's one of my triggers.
Mine too, dude. I didn't know that about you.
Oh, yeah.
It's mine too.
What, did you guys all have normal book bags?
Did you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Call them backpacks, not book bags.
I had like 400 pounds of books in there, and I carried it around like my grandfather and his grandfather.
You carried books in your backpack? You were a nerd too, dude.
Wait, what do you mean?
You're not supposed to carry books
There's
in
no
your
time to go to your fucking locker. There's no time.
What's in your book bag then?
fucking makeup, fucking a notebook so I could write notes, one pencil, that's it.
Number 2, mechanical. What are we talking?
Mechanical for sure.
And you gotta do it like this. You gotta,
Yep, you gotta sag
make the strap as long as possible.
You sag your pants and your
Yeah.
backpack.
The goal, and then you only wear on one side like this.
I know, but like, by the time I went to high school,
Yeah,
it was
that's
cool to
already-
have it really high up.
You gotta walk sick too, though. You gotta walk sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
You gotta
See?
walk like this.
That's sick walk.
Okay, now put that down. Now pretend you're pulling a book bag on the ground with Sperry's.
What?
Oh my god,
No,
dude.
you won't do that because I'll start kicking his ass.
Kick his ass. Oh, yes!
Shit out.
Start beating his ass. That's what happened.
Oh no! You did it!
Oh no!
Hey, why are they beating me up for wearing FUBU this whole
The
time?
best shit. You're supposed to do like this, right? And you go.
You got a crip walk?
It takes a while to get to class. I will say it takes a while to get to class, but you have to do it.
That's why you didn't have time for the locker.
Exactly.
40 minutes late again.
Yeah, but I'm like, hey man, I had to stay cool out in the hallway. You have to. You have to. No one ever said I didn't walk sick. No one ever said that.
Were you one of those kids that as soon as the bell rang for lunch, you fucking ran down the hallway with your fucking rolly bag?
No.
That's you as fuck.
All right, then you're not that whack.
He's pretty whack. He admits it. Look at his mouth.
Did you get good grades?
No, it was bad.
Okay.
I went to summer school. I went to summer
Just a
school.
geek, not a nerd.
Yeah, geek. Just maybe immigrant. Maybe I'm just an American-born immigrant that stuck at school.
What was the briefcase
You
for?
were born in America.
I'm
That's
still an immigrant.
Yeah.
What was the what?
What was the briefcase for?
The briefcase, my dad had it, and he told me like, this is the briefcase I used when I was a lawyer in the Philippines, and I thought I was like, you know
Nice
what?
flex.
I'm gonna be lawyer in the Philippines, which means nothing. And I would keep just like folders and papers, but it had nothing to do with school. It was just to have a
You're
briefcase.
so weird.
Hey guys,
That's so weird.
I said American-born
You brush
immigrant.
your teeth before? I feel like you didn't brush your teeth.
Right
He had
now?
the gunk on
Before.
his teeth.
Yep.
No. Teeth, look at these teeth.
You're a weirdo born weirdo.
You paid money for those teeth.
Here's the thing. Just Karen.
Hey, were you an Asian kid? Were you an Asian kid born in Georgia or raised in Georgia?
No, but my mom dressed me she used to get a Kohl's gift card, and she would dress me like I was a fucking little dad.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, like the only thing I was missing is a fucking beeper on my.
Always been dressing the same.
Oh yeah. I used to
Did you
wear
have a
striped
tie?
shirts and shit to school. No, the only thing I was missing was a
You had a belt?
Yeah, I was more Asian than you, basically. Sorry.
What do lawyers in the Philippines argue over? Like, sir, he stole my coconuts.
He crocked the coconut with his feet, not my feet. No, my dad said, well, he was also mayor, too, of a small town.
Nice extra flex.
But
Lawyer and mayor.
what he told me, though, is like he never had to do anything legal or anything for the community. You tried to, but it was run by the mob. So basically, money under the table,
It was a front.
just keep shit cool.
And he's like, fuck this, I'm going to America.
And then he worked at a gas station.
The mayor worked at the gas station?
Because they're not taking legal degrees from the Philippines.
They're like, this shit's worse than fucking ITT Tech, homie.
Give us a banana leaf with your signature on it. No, I swear to God.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so he worked at a gas station, and that was like for like almost 10 years. And he was a lawyer and a mayor, and that was a culture shock. He moved here when he was 30.
Oh, shit.
He was this like hot shot, women all the time, money under the table, and then shell.
So he's the crazy gas station worker that's like, did you know that I used to be mayor? They're like, sure, buddy.
Yeah, right.
In the Philippines, I was the mayor. Dude, my dad used he would do a lot of jokes too. Like that's how he kind of got into stand up was because
He did stand up too?
I wish I could show you guys the tape. I kind of want to send you the clip so you can play. His first joke, I think, was like, "Hey everyone, my name is Gilbert Galon, or you can say Gilbert 4 quarts."
Gallon.
Oh no.
Yeah, but the crowd went
Quartz?
4 quarts because
Oh, God.
but the crowd goes nuts.
Because of his accent.
It's the accent.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's just a bunch of dad Filipino jokes. And yeah, it's a lot of stand up.
What does he look like? Does he also have a roller bag on stage?
No, he had a briefcase. He had a briefcase that he passed on to me.
Are you an only child?
I have a little sister who just moved here.
From the Philippines?
No, not
What? He was born here.
Hey, he has been confusing.
Hey, no, I said American-born immigrant.
He could have had this.
I'm
this
tired
daughter
of
in
your
the
white
Philippines.
nationalist talk over there, buddy.
Listen, we're winning. And we're going to keep winning. Thank you.
Where'd you move from?
Georgia.
Born in Chicago, moved to Atlanta when I was 6, right before the '96 Olympics. So before Atlanta became cool and safe.
Oh.
And then I moved to LA, or moved back to Chicago to do Second City when I was 20. Dropped out of school. Good stuff for Asian parents. And then moved to LA 5 years later.
Hey, why did you think he was Kalila's cousin?
Because so when we
And by the way, I thought he was Vietnamese. So I was like, we had this conversation because Bart was like, I think he's Kalila's cousin. And I'm like, nah, bro, he can't be. He's Vietnamese.
so I
Wait, first of all, what gave you a Vietnamese impression?
Yeah.
I forgot.
I love that that's trash. You're clearly insulted by that.
Gave you Vietnamese impression.
No, I mean, I don't know. I forgot. But the whole time I was like, he can't be Kalila's cousin because he's Vietnamese. And then he's like, no, dude, I think he is. But yeah, that's how it all. That's where this is.
Well, it's because the first time I went on Tiger Belly, Bobby came to the parking structure to get me, and then he was smoking a cigarette, and then no, actually we're done at Tiger Belly, and then we went to the parking structure, and then I was like, oh cool, like how did you get all this like podcast stuff started? And he goes, oh man, it's just. Kali's about to die. There's a lot of people gotta support, so I just gotta. He's like, I don't even do this for me. I just do this for everyone around me.
Oh,
And then,
fucking.
so I was like, oh, I guess it's this family. Like it's like this is the girl I'm dating. This gotta be related to Kalila.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So then you go in there and you go to Kwan and you're like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm not dying.
It's nice to meet
I'm not dying, but thank you.
How did you get started on the podcast?
I got so crazy. So like, I met Kalila through Jenna. I don't know if you guys know who Jenna is.
Yeah, she was on here.
Nod, yes.
I didn't meet her.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the days.
No, I think they were gone the day that she came in.
Yeah, but we know who she is.
Yeah, so I'm Jenna. I know her from Chicago. She was an actress. We met out here, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm friends with this girl named Kalila. You should meet her." I'm like, "Cool." So we met with her, and then we just started talking. We bonded over MMA because we're like huge MMA fans. And then she was like, "Hey, I'm doing this podcast with my boyfriend." I'm like, "Cool." She's like, "Do you know anything about like audio?" I was like, "No, but I know things about computer. I can help you set it up." She's like, "Cool. Do you mind like coming and like hitting start and stop?" We just are trying to figure it out. I was like, "Cool." And she's like, "Oh, by the way, my boyfriend's Bobby Lee." I'm like, "Fuck." And then I had just moved to LA and I was trying to figure out like how do I like get involved with the comedy scene and stuff like that.
That's
Well,
tight.
damn,
Brought me
that's
on.
right there.
And then Bobby fucking, for a full year, basically tried to like bury me and like he hated me. Like actually hated me.
Why?
Like, he loves me now, but he just thought I was trying to like sneak in and like just kind of like
Sneak into what?
Kalila's pussy.
Oh, okay.
He thought I was trying to fuck Kalila, 1, and then 2, he thought I was trying to fuck my cousin's pussy, and then 2, he thought like I was just trying to like ride his coattails or like, be one of those like young comics that just want to like jump on a comic. But then he realized I wasn't a stand-up comedian. I was just there to help.
Yeah.
So then I kind of won him over that way, and then he forced all of us to do stand-up, and that was kind of like his okay, cool, stamp of approval.
Oh, it's like vouch.
Yeah, about. So like I did stand
Who's
up.
all of
Kalila did stand up. Her sister did stand up. George did stand up. I don't know if you guys heard about it.
Yeah.
Bobby's crazy. That's tight.
We heard that you coached him on it.
Oh,
We
man.
heard that Steve Green
What?
coached George Campbell.
Well, it's more like I berated
That's
him.
funny. Pink dick?
You not seen the tape?
No.
No, is it on YouTube?
You guys recorded it?
Yeah, I'll send it to you guys.
Where did they do it?
It's really good.
That's a good review.
Was Bobby just laughing in the back row?
So I got there all the way to Irvine Improv, packed out crowd, 700 people. George,
How did he even get a crowd that big?
No, it was for
Bobby. It was for Bobby.
Oh.
Yeah, George was doing a guest
Bobby
spot.
made them open for him.
Yeah.
Well, George closed for him. But similar idea.
So basically, Bobby typically makes us like open up for him, do 5 minutes. And then for George,
shit.
he usually asks us, he like forces us, but he never forced George. I don't think he wanted George to do it.
So George stepped up because everyone's gonna do it.
Kept asking if he could do 5.
That's
And then Bobby eventually was like, cool, you could do 5. Which ended up being like, I think 10.
Give him an hour.
Fucking milk.
Get there, Bobby. I go to the green room and George goes up. Bobby goes like, we have to go outside. He's one of those weird people where he's like, I don't want to watch it, but I want to watch it. It's like
You don't want to hate him.
Yeah.
he goes outside. We sit on this side. George actually gets a couple laughs.
Cool.
And then me and Bobby's literally grabbing me like this, like shaking. Like he's just nervous. It's also like his child, but he also wants him to fail. It's very weird.
He's so confused because he's like, you're not one of those comics that want to open for me, are you?
Yeah.
You have to open for me at my next show.
Yeah, but don't fuck up. But also, you need to bomb. But don't, please, because you're on Tiger Belly. So it's like that whole energy. But,
It's really just the energy of a personality disorder.
pretty much, yeah. So George he was doing well. Like, he got it. And then I would say a minute or 2 minutes in, I think he got cocky, maybe. Like he does the George, I don't know what he's working on. Hey, bitch, all right, where you guys? Okay. Oh, we're making the money from ads. Okay.
Cocky as fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the George cocky. And then he started pacing around in a circle like a shark. Expecting to hunt, just circling around the mic. And then the audience, I think, just lost him. And then you just hear Bobby, every time a punchline is supposed to happen, Bobby goes, and it's just like
The best thing would be, though, wouldn't this be the best thing if we could pack a whole stadium for George and have him do an hour and everyone's in on it and everyone's laughing?
dude,
That is fucking epic.
No, because George would love it. He would love
I know. I said
the thing
epic.
is, he would love it, yeah. Because after,
Yeah. You're fucking with George's fucking ego. I get it.
But you're not even fucking with him either. You're kind of like stroking his dick a little bit.
He
No, you
wants
are
to
fucking
bomb?
with him.
He likes bombing?
No, he wants to succeed, and
Yeah.
know that he's kicking ass.
Saying you you make the audience laugh at everything he says.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
No, it's not fucked up because then Bobby will be fucking pissed.
Yeah.
wait,
If Bobby doesn't know and he's there, he would be pissed.
Expensive, George.
I'll tell you why Bobby was still pissed from this. Kind of. Because typically when you bomb, you're like, fuck, I bombed. You hate yourself, right? And a comic wants to be like, see, it's a tough thing to do.
Yeah.
George came into the room, Bobby goes, how'd you do? And George goes, I think I did okay. Every comic in the room, all the other comics that were like featuring like comedians, they're all like,
What?
and then Bobby lost his shit.
What do you do?
He was like, destroy them. No, George, no. Like I don't know if George like mind fucked Bobby to piss him off. I think George generally thought he did okay.
But he's such a positive dude.
But you know what? He did it. That was the thing that Bobby loved. We all loved that he went up and did it because a lot of people just don't do it.
Yeah.
So, have you guys done stand up?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about it.
Now you're gonna do it. Now you're gonna do it.
Am I?
Technically, no. I've never done like stand up.
Oh, you should do 5.
I've done like speaking gigs and stuff like that, but that's totally different.
How did yours go?
We're pretty good. I think I did a couple of shows, maybe like 10 to 15 or 20.
Open mics?
Yeah, I did a Comedy Store. I did Laugh Factory. I did
whoa.
Flappers. I did. Because it's just when we first started YouTube, there's all those like the old school comedians that are like, oh, you guys aren't real comedians. You guys can edit, hide behind a computer screen. And for me, I'm like a very pay my dues type of person. I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm going to do stand up too. And then I was like, I think it's more fun to make a video and have hundreds of thousands of people watch it than go on stage and only like 300 people see.
Shit.
But I really respect the craft.
300.
But I respect the craft, but like, there's not enough people there for me.
Yeah, I make more money doing this. Yeah, so.
But I think it's so cute what you guys are doing with that stand.
Wait, did you do stand up?
I have, yeah, sure, yeah. But I never, like I used to do improv 4 nights a week for fucking 10 years.
Oh,
I
shit.
did not do that with stand up.
Wait, with what school?
UCB, and I did comedy sports in San Diego.
Comedy sports guy?
Yeah. That's where I started that shit.
That's how you make money.
Short form to long form, yeah. Fun stuff. But I never fell for it the same way as improv, as far as stand-up goes.